morning, everybody. FSC Trucking. Yikes. It's already been a morning. Alrighty. I already went inside, got something to eat. Got all 4 cameras going. I'm going to start this video a little different than normal. We're at the Loves in Canaan, New York. I already got a dozen donuts from Dunkin'. I had Subway last night. You know how I love Subway. Alright, so my rights technically I should have did that yesterday. I'll get that now. All right, now some of you do, most don't. I don't know. Probably most of you do. The truck's a 1984. There's no computerized ECM. There's no ELD in this truck. Trucks 2000 and older are exempt. Well, 2000 it goes by the VIN. So if you have a year 2000 truck, it goes by the engine serial number. So if the engine was manufactured in 2001, technically you're supposed to run an ELD. 1999 trucks and older, the ECMs either don't work with ELDs or, like Orwell, doesn't have a computer for the engine. It's a pure mechanical engine. There's no computer involved. The only computer this truck has is my cell phone and a little electronics in my radio. That's it. So trucks ELD exempt. So you run paper lugs. This is what they look like. Also, being an 84, it's emissions exempt, other than the fact it has to pass the emissions for the year it was manufactured, which was 1984. There basically wasn't much, if anything, so there you go. Other than California that thinks it's its own country, although that might be changing with the Chevron laws being changed now. We'll see. Someone has to take it to court with standing and get CARB thrown out. I can't wait to see that. OOIDA, where the hell are you? Notice they don't sponsor any YouTubers. I digress. Anyway, today is July 30th. So 7/30/2024. Didn't run any mileage today. Trip number, driver ID, truck number, trailer. Sign to certify it, no co-driver, and of course Widmeyer Express, blah blah blah. Alrighty. 6:28, so it's 5:28 in Wisconsin. We've been sleepers since then, so 5:28. We're gonna cross the street from 5:30 to 5:45. I mean, to fuel. Across the street is about 75 cents a gallon cheaper than the pump price at the Loves, and I'd rather give the discount of I'd rather give the discount of the sale than the Loves the sale, because I don't like the big chain carrier truck stops. That and the orange juice was locked because the cooler next to it has beer in it, and the kids will reach into the cooler from the side to get the beer, so I have to reach through the side to get my orange juice. And the manager defends this kind of nonsense rather than solving his own problem within his own store. He hurt my peace of mind this morning. That was the first thing I dealt with. So you can imagine me rolling out of bed, getting dressed, going inside, just a grumpy bear that I am in the morning because I'm not home with my coffee. So, you know, getting my orange juice was a thing. Yeah, that didn't go over well. All right, there we are. Canaan, New York. CAAN. New York. Fuel. Of course, I'll walk around my truck while I fuel. Pre-trip. All right. There you go. So now, I get a lot of comments about my green APU. Oh, it sounds noisy. Well, to be honest, what it sounds like outside really isn't my problem. The train doesn't care either. Hear him in the background. All right, so what I'm going to do is, this is just to do a mic check here. So when I'm running normally down the road here, let me look at you. I don't do this while I'm driving for obvious reasons. So when I'm driving down the road, I'm using one or two microphones. This microphone, which is an aftermarket noise cancel microphone, so it only catches what's in front and not on the sides. That's why the audio is clear. And then I'll run the audio off the back camera, which is on the back of the headache rack, protected from the wind. That's this camera here. See, you don't... Now you hear me. This is the front and the back mic together. Now this is the front mic by itself. Just so you see, this is how I can cancel them off. I'll put the video so you'll see what's on, what's off by doing a split screen or something like that. That we'll be able to see. All right, that's why I did that. Okay, so I really don't care what the exterior noise is. That's his problem. That's not my problem. But to be honest, this noise cancel microphone makes it sound louder than it actually is anyway, so I digress. But what I did want you to hear is the APU noise on the inside. It's virtually non-existent. All right, so now I'm gonna go and I bet you I'll put you up here. See if it'll stay. So now I'll go ahead and cut the APU off. Alright, now the green APU is off. Put you back. Fire up the primary engine. Wind it down. Firing up my trailer. We're down about 60 psi, down to 60. Truck's been sitting for about 16, 17 hours. Well, since about 3 o'clock. Sitting watching people in truck stops. Rail driver over there, I don't know if you can see him or not. I guess he's a team or a rider or whatever. When they're knocking on the door to get let back in his truck. That's embarrassing. He's knocking on a passenger door about a minute ago. Let me in, let me in. At least it ain't raining out. When I got here, it was pouring rain. Bringing the air up by the throttle now. I'm using my foot, not the high idle. The high idle's a knob here you can pull out. How you can see my feet or not. Angle it down for you so I'm not driving. Here's my throttle, foot here. There's a little lever here I pull out that does the high idle too. And of course, even when it's high idle, I can use the foot throttle. So, cut the high idle down to nothing. Bring it back up with the foot. Watching the air gauge, you hear Orwell pop off when it's full. It'll sneeze out the air dryer, which takes the moisture out of the air, en route to the air tanks. pop at about 120. There you go. That way the air dryer ejects any moisture pulled out of the air. And trust me, this air, there's moisture in it. You can see it. All right, high idle down. Release the brake. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm just gonna go across the street, Canaan. Well, we're in Canaan. We're just going across the street to get fuel. I call that truck stop Canaan only because this Love's didn't used to be here. The Ambest, or whatever that is across the way. What did it used to be called back in the day? Well, it was an Ambest back then. But back in the day, that was the only truck stop here, was that going across the way. It was an Ambest. What did they call it though? What was the name for it? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Anyway. The Love's the one always here, so I still, in my head, refer to that truck stop as the one in Canaan. This is just the Love's. Now, of all the big chains, Love's is my favorite. I guess it'd be Love's, then Petro, because I like the fact you can get good food, what I call it anyway. Not like home. All right, disclaimer, there's no such thing as good food on the road. Good food is at home. What you, your wife, your girlfriend make for you. Acceptable food is truck stop food. Maybe. But I digress. Petro, you can get like hot food at the fuel island in a styrofoam plate you can take with you and eat your food. And relatively enjoy it. Gotta watch over here because he was here yesterday. DOT hangs out over here, over by that restaurant. Oh no, yesterday he was over there where that white van is. Lily's Diner is obviously long closed. And I don't know who owns that lot over there where the diner used to be. So I took note when I was pulling in here, this is like that chain in Pennsylvania, this is Envo. And for Pennsylvania fuel, it's dirt cheap compared to TAs and Petros and all of that. Now if you know anything about IFTA and fuel taxes and how that works, Pennsylvania is a very high at the pump charge, but you get a lot per mile back. So I don't remember all the details because I'm not my own owner. Well, I don't know all the I don't remember all the details because I'm not my own motor carrier. I'm leased out with Whitmire. Ultimately, in my contract, it doesn't matter to me. I pay what the price says on it. So for me, it's about the cheapest per pump value because that's the way my contract with Whitmire is written. But if I can get Whitmire more money back on fuel taxes, whether it helps me or not, and get a cheaper pump price, I'll do it. So I'll try to get fuel at the Envos in Pennsylvania or anywhere it's high priced, which is why we're buying it here in New York. Because the pump price is $3.79. Over there it's like $4 something. We'll see when we pull out. I probably could look back in the footage and see what the pump price was at the Love's. But I think it was like a 70-some cents a gallon difference. Alright, so we'll set my high idle. Alright, time to fuel up. Leaving all the cameras on. This is just how we do it. Pretty much truck and raw. Alrighty, and you pull forward. This is where some call it common courtesy, others calling it blocking the fuel island. You pull forward and you go get your receipt, use the bathroom, whatever, while the guy behind you gets fuel. Or you can actually block the fuel island and stay in the fuel island and then nobody bothers you. It's kind of funny how that works. But I digress. It's amazing what people say or think. Or think they know. Alright, I gotta go use the bathroom, so be back. $175 gallons at $3.73 a gallon. Excellent. Interesting place. The building, the tall part of the building is not the original building. The original building is the short building. I know that because the bathroom, of which there are only 2 bathrooms, and one was full, so I had to use the other one. Figure that out. You could tell the bathroom door was the original outside door. The original stop was the smaller building. The whole place is kind of run down, to be honest. Let's see what they do with it. Got it. Envo has it. Weighs. We'll go out this way so I can see the price of the loaves. See, across the way, that's a parking lot. It's just an open lot. And like I said, it used to be the diner that's closed. They still got a sign out front for, you know, the Ambest with their little loyalty M-Bucks card kind of thing. Right over there, I don't know if you see it or not. With DOT, I seen them set up over there in that little car lot. Although I think this owns that. They just let the diner go long abandoned, obviously. But yeah, yesterday I seen them over there in front of that yellow truck, and then I normally see them in that lot over there where the diner is, or was. It's kind of yucky and nasty and wet. See, DOT used to work here all the time. Not here, back there on the toll road when the toll booths used to be there. Now they charge you by your plate. So now they'll either, I've seen them hassle you in that dirt lot where that dump truck sits. He's over there obviously getting something from the Sunoco, or he'll hassle you over there at the truck stop or outside the truck stop. But I've seen them there many times. Go on videos from a bunch way back. You see, I think it's New York Targets Truckers or something titled like that. You'll see where they're all piled up at the toll booth waiting for guys. Not really headlight weather, but it's not really not either, so I'll throw them on, won't hurt nothing. Unless one burns out, then you get a headlight. Burnout headlight ticket in the daytime. I've had that happen. Oregon. And that predates my channel. That happened in my blue FLD. No FLD, Classic XL. Same cab. That's before I had the channel. Correction, before I had the trucking YouTube channel.
Freightliner dealer.
That's a convenient place to park a pickup truck. Let's see what we can do. I think we'll be alright. back the trailer up into that corner and get to the plow easier. Also, that way it'll block their entire avenue pulling for the next big semi to come in. Big being a subjective word. Alrighty. Nope.
you. Everest isn't really that good at their jobs.
Yeah, well, I didn't pick it up at Everest either, so.
Oh, no, where'd you get it?
Huh?
Where'd you pick it up?
Oh, they loaded this at the yard.
Oh. Oh, sorry, Wausau.
Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. They could FedEx it to you for all I
They'll
get.
just send us when it's not your fault.
No, I know.
You know.
Is that?
All right?
Oh, you already got your copy.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Have a good day.
Alrighty. East Hartford, Connecticut. Unload. Go. Seems like an alright guy. Not very knowledgeable on that forklift or that plow, I guess. I don't know. Got it done. That's all that matters. But he's sitting there on the forklift on the phone. So we're going to circle around the backside of the building. Hi, everybody. This entrance is just an easier entrance to deal with. Oh, he moved for me. Oh well. Now he's more in my way. Besides, it's easier to get out because that pickup truck. And to widen this entrance from the old entrance. I don't think this always was a dealership. The receptionist lady, she's really nice. Older lady. Says she worked here like 30 some years. Oh, the Kenworth, that's what she said this used to be. It used to be Kenworth back in the day. Nice place inside though. Yeah, receptionist lady was real nice. I was talking with her for a little while we were waiting on the guy to come up. See, they put plows, they install the plows on trucks at another place down the road, which probably is the address that they gave me. But when I called to make arrangements for possibly unloading yesterday or today, he told me and texted me to bring it to 222, not to 180. Like, all right, that's easy. for them to come up with the forklift, they've been leaving plows at 222. I guess because 180 has a lot of stuff going on there. So I'd wait for him. Talk to the, like I said, sat there with the one lady, the receptionist there. Can you pull up to the line so I can make my turn? I don't know if I can make this turn even if she does. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Look at it. Yeah, look at you. Yay, look at you. Oh my God. Yay. Just a little bit of situational awareness goes a long way. Yay. Connecticut. It's 9:20 in the morning. Even the white collar workers are at work. That's not the breadwinner of the family, trust me.